Oh hey, I just got out of Hobby Lobby and I got the goods. So we're gonna go home and then I'll show you what I got, but temperature blanket time. So exciting. Oh hey, we're back in my craft room. Ta-da! So I figured I would show you guys my plan and then maybe later sometime this evening I will show you kind of my idea for a temperature blanket. This is not going to be super strict. We're going to have a lot of grace during this project because it is a year-long project. In order for that to be feasible for me, we got to have some mercy. We got to have some grace. We got to have some understanding that I have a life outside of this. So anyway, let's start. Okay, this is going to be the joining yarn. It's going to connect all of my pieces together. I am going to do a granny square blanket that has highs and lows. So the granny squares are going to be smaller granny square sizes, but they're going to have highs and lows. I think I'm going to put the lows on the inside, the highs on the outside, and then this is going to be a border or connector kind of thing. I haven't really picked out what type of granny square I'm going to be doing, but I think I'm going to be doing like 4 mini granny squares. Mini. So, connecting. Kind of like a silvery metallic. It's a cool tone because most of my stuff is cool toned. I tried. We'll see. We're going to start at the top of my handy dandy little list. So that is anything that is hotter than 100 degrees. Bright neon green. I wanted it to kind of look like Northern Lights. So that's my inspo. Northern green, Northern Lights. Bright neon green. Then we have 90 to 100 is going to be this more subdued green. And 80 to 90 is going to be this blue-green. $70 to $80 is going to be this bright blue. $60 to $70 is going to be this darker blue. $50 to $60, we're getting darker. We're getting darker. And $40 to $50, the darkest blue. Then 32 degrees to 40 degrees. So 40 to 32 is this purple, the darkest purple. And then we're going to get light again. 32 to 0 is going to be this one. And then anything below 0 degrees is going to be this really light purple. So here are all of the colors. I bought myself a giant huge desk calendar that I'm going to be using. I'm not going to be checking the temperature at a specific time every single day because that's not practical, okay? That's not realistic for me. I'm just going to be pulling it off the web. It'll buff. Like it's fine. It's literally fine. So I know that it's a little bit late into January. We're done with like week 1, full week 1 of January. But I am going to start this now. And I think my goal is going to be to not get more than 1 month behind. That is my goal. So, anyway, stick along. Let's see how it goes. And yeah, let's make a really fun temperature blanket together. I'm really excited. Are you guys going to make a temperature blanket? Have you ever made a temperature blanket? How would you make your temperature blanket? I'm open to all of the ideas. Anyway, I will now insert clips of me working on the granny squares. Okay, so it is a new day, disclaimer, but I have gone ahead and I have charted out the temperatures, highs and lows for the last week and a half of January. And I am going to make like a little cheat code type thing with strands of yarn so that I can just like look at the cheat code, know what to make. And yeah, I think we're about ready to make some granny squares today. Alright, so I just made this little cheat code. The ink kind of smudged, but it's fine because it's just for me and you guys know, I guess. But anyway, do you see the northern light theme here? That's kind of my theme, is northern lights. The inspiration for this color palette. The only thing is I think I could have picked one more color in between periwinkle and orchid, or like done a darker purple up here. But I mean, once you get under 32, this is Fahrenheit, by the way, because I'm American. Once you get below 32, it's all just kind of cold, but I did want a special one that was like, where that's really, really, really cold, so yeah, below 0 is orchid. Anyway, now we're going to take our temperatures and figure out a granny square and make 9 granny squares. Okay, so this is how we're going along. This is a completed one, which I am very pleased with. And then here are all of my centers that I still need to make. Here are the ones that I have made. And then this is the one I'm working on right now. So I made a little cheat code since I had so many days to catch up on. But I'm pretty happy. It's about 11 a.m. and so I'm thinking I might go to my local thrift store here pretty soon and maybe get a monster. But we'll see. I'm really trying to at least get all of my circles done first before I head out. I don't like any of the colors though, so. But those things are huge. Okay, so we did not go antique shopping today. Instead, my husband asked to go grocery shopping, so we did that instead. But while we went grocery shopping, I finished up the rest of my little granny squares. So I'm going to show you everything that I've made on my temperature blanket as of today, the 10th. Okay, so here are my 9 granny squares. They're little mini ones. And I will put the tutorial that I'm using in the description box, but it's just a YouTube video that I found online. And I'm gonna have to figure out a way to number them so that when I go to put them all in, I can put them in the right order. But I have a cheat code right now so that I can know what order these ones go in. But yeah, this is the beginning of my 2026 temperature blanket. Ta-da! Bye!